For today morning. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting meeting, which is the happens to be the meeting number 286 of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. I'm Anshuman Mishra, and I'm going to be your Sergeant at Arms for today morning. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. To ensure this, please follow certain ground rules. Please ensure that all the cell phones and secondary gadgets are on silent or switch off mode. You have 10 seconds to check. Please speak responsibly about religion, sex, or politics in your speeches. Use the feature of raising a hand, applause, and thumbs up when needed. Don't use Zoom messaging in between the speeches unless it's required. Until not required, please put yourself on mute during the meeting. If you're playing the role, no need to check whether you're audible or not. One of us will let you know if your sound is not coming or breaking. Please make sure that all the role players have added a role name as prefix to and real name as suffix to the username of the meeting. For example, I am the G, so it's going to be G underscore Anshuman as my name so that we can identify, or we can put it vice versa so that we can identify who's playing what role. Since our presiding officer president happens to take a break today, we have two guests joining, so I'll quickly take the introductions. Thank you for joining, soon to be Toastmaster Arnav and Kajal. Would you like to uh, will you like will you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning, Anshuman.
Good
This is
morning.
Arnav. Glad to be in the meeting today.
Right. Can you introduce yourself? How did you get to know about Toastmasters? Is it your first meeting?
No, not the first meeting. I have joined previously as well.
Sorry.
I have joined earlier as
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm here after a long time.
Okay. Great. Great. Thank you for joining. All right. I think Kajal dropped off as soon as she was about to be introduced. But that's okay. Hopefully, she joins back again and is able to experience this platform. Now, interestingly, our dear friend Sanskar, with even with his Wi-Fi on, doesn't happen to be there. Sanskar, have you joined as a co-host? Is that you there?
Oh,
Okay,
Sanskar told me he'll join in another 5 minutes. His internet is glitching.
beautiful, beautiful. So, who joined as a co-host? Who, the mysterious co-host? Who's there as a co-host? Is that you, Aryan, Mayank? It's a mystery. All right, Aryan, if you have joined as a mystery, that's great. All right, we have Toastmaster Sanskar back. Over to you, Toastmaster Sanskar, to take it away. All right. Is your laptop still glitching?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Hello. So, good morning, all to all the guests here and all the presiding members of the Toastmasters Club. It's the what is the number? What is the meeting number today, Anshuman?
286.
So, welcome to the 286th meeting of the Toastmasters Club, and a very happy New Year to all the members and guests. Today, I didn't have any topic to speak on or any inspirational topic, but I chose unfinished business from last year. And what does that mean? It simply means the resolutions we didn't complete in the year 2025, and we carry forwarded another resolutions of 2026 with the 2025. So the today theme speaks on completing the previous resolutions first, then completing this year's resolutions again. And while I want to speak, I'll be interacting today with a lot of members today, and not speaking on myself on any topic here. So I'll give you an example and resolution which I have completed in 2025 and a resolution I haven't completed in 2025. And the resolution was to master my communication skills. I haven't completed it yet. However, I am in the process. And one resolution I'm still working on is getting my certification done. And it is something related to my career, which is in environmental. And I don't want to speak it out loud because when I tell it to others, it just kind of kills the motivation and the passion inside you. And don't take it in offense. But whenever I share goals, it kills the passion inside me. With that, I would be asking more of the guest here today, which is we only have one guest today here. Toastmaster Arnav, soon to be Toastmaster Arnav, are you here with us? Okay, we'll move forward. Toastmaster Meenakshi, what is one resolution? Are you here with us?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. I'm right here with you, Sanskar.
So tell us a resolution which you have completed in the year 2025 and a resolution you wanted to complete but you couldn't.
Okay, I don't believe in resolutions, okay, because pretty much it's the mindset that resolutions are supposed to be followed for first 15 days. Things that I kind of overcome in 2025, the very first thing was most of my fears, especially around letting go things, letting go of security, being seen, being in the spotlight. And I think this is what I'm going to do more. I was more of a person, I would choose a task where I don't have to show myself a lot. If I am participating in a competition contest, I would pray that I come forth so that they don't make me stand in first three queue. The spotlight isn't on me. And I realized that that fear, it wasn't fear of being seen. It was fear of looking stupid when you are saying something and people judging you. How come this person won? Right. So it's better to accept that, I am fourth and people not judging you. How did you win? But what I think that whatever you do, if you win, lose, whatever you do, there is going to be someone who's not going to be happy with you, and let it be. So this year, I am going to be more in spotlight because I am the spotlight.
Well said, well said. And I completely agree with the resolution part. It's always to keep growing. The key is to always keep growing and not just focus on the resolution part. So with that, we have a new member with us, soon to be Toastmaster Nalnish. Are you here with us?
Yes, yes.
So, we were talking on how we have some unfinished business from last year. Like
Mm-hmm.
we haven't completed resolutions from 2025 and we carry forward another resolutions from 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with me?
Yes, yes, for sure.
So we are having an interactive session today.
uh,
I want you to talk about what you have completed from 2025 resolutions and what you have not completed.
okay, so there are multiple things that I was like planning before. So first of all, I had planned to construct my house. So the construction has been started and it is going on, and this is a milestone that I have completed. And there is one more thing that my MBA examinations were there, and that was too hectic schedule that I was following. So basically, I was doing a night shift, and in the daytime, I have to attend my classes and all. So yeah, that was a hectic schedule. So I thought that whenever my MBA will be completed, I'll be finding a new job that will be in day shift, and after that, like whatever the things are going on with my health and all, everything will be okay. So these I can say these two most things that I achieved. And there is one more thing that I was planning previously, that is I can say, like I was planning to second line earning, so that is like freelancing or something. So it is still in pipeline because I do not have much time, because the construction is going on, office is going on. So it is in pipeline, and it was like planned before, but it is still not done. So yeah, this is the thing that I completed, and there are multiple things that have to be completed.
Wonderful. I hope you get your stuff completed.
Yep.
And
Yep.
thank you. Thank you for speaking.
Uh-huh.
Toastmaster Anshuman, I see you in complete silence. So you
There's
want to
also
speak?
beautiful people speaking, Sanskar. My unfinished business remains primarily on the health side. I think that took a backseat with my parenthood journey and my work getting on the busier side. But this year, I definitely want to prioritize my health and keep it as one of the top priorities and ensure that I set up a system to deliver against my health goals and targets, which includes weight loss, which includes healthy diet, which includes a set of exercises which can enable me deliver my best. I think 1st of January, I think half of the globe has that target. I'm one of them, but I hope to achieve those targets as the days pass by.
Thank you. I just got reminded of something which I did in the half year of the 2025 season. It was so I have a watch, not right now, but set the watch one wrist level up, and it's always loose. And you know because why? It's because I just want to complete my fitness growth and just bring that size to the level where I can just wear the watch and own the watch. So it's more like owning the watch more than like you have to kind of work for it harder in the gym, and maybe even other sections as well, not just gym but also cardio. They both are important. So this is a goal for me, and it still hasn't been completed, but I'm still working towards it. So this is one of the unfinished business I have in for my 2026 year.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And beautifully said. With that, we
Also,
have
Arvind on the call now.
Yes, sir.
Arvind.
Yes,
Oh,
Anshuman.
hi Arvind.
Uh,
So we were just talking on about resolutions, and we had talked about the unfinished business from last year, which we haven't. So, for example, you have completed some of the 2025 resolutions, but you haven't completed some of it. So, I want to know what you have completed and what you want to complete in 2026.
okay, there have been some resolution. As recently, I completed my graduation in basic computer science, and now I am further preparing for, like defense interviews, because in 2025 resolution which I set was that I had cleared some exams like CDS and FCAT like that, and I had cleared them. But now in 2026, I am looking to join my academy by clearing my further interviews. So I just think that I can clear it in 2026 and achieve my dream academy. So that's the resolution.
Thank you to soon to be Toastmaster Alvin. That I wish all of us a happy new year, and let's move on with our general evaluator, Toastmaster Anshuman. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Sanskar. The evaluation section is quite crucial in a Toastmaster meeting. Why is it crucial? Because if we don't get the right feedback, we're not able to know how we have performed in the meeting and what we can do better in the next meeting. So, as a general evaluator, I will be evaluating the meeting as a whole, and alongside also the good usages, not so good usages of terms and phrases as a language evaluator. I'm going to ensure that the timing of each of the roles that we play is on time, and any filler words and sounds which are prominent to me, I'll point out. I'll be playing multitudes of roles today, which are usually divided amongst multiple people. But uh, but today is a day where we are apparently wearing multiple hats. So in that spirit, I'm going to wear that. Toastmaster Sanskar has volunteered to be the timer. Graciously enough, please feel free to take that Toastmaster Sanskar, but I'm going to be your backup just in case there's any up and down. Thanks a lot. I'll be back at the end of the meeting to share my report, but also another of my duties is also to share the word of the day. So, the word of the day today is going to be retrospective, in the spirit of how Toastmaster Sanskar mentioned that we have unfinished business. So, retrospective means that it describes something that relates to the past or to do something that happened in the past. For example, the museum has curated a retrospective exhibit of the artist's early work. So I hope we have had a retrospective context to what we did in 2025 and look forward to 2026 with a bright new spirit. I'm going to share the details in the chat also. Over to you, Toastmaster Sanskar.
Um, Sorry, Toastmaster Anshuman. What do I have to speak on?
You have to carry forward as a team, or
Oh, right,
like
right, right.
the speed
Okay,
section.
thank you.
Or I think Toastmaster Bob mentioned that we're going to do TTM first and then speech, and Toastmaster Meenakshi
Uh, I
graciously.
am here, so if you want to do
Oh,
speech first, it's possible.
okay, sounds good. So we're going to do speech.
Let's
Over to you.
let's do speech first. Okay. Um, with that, we move on to the speech section of our today's session. And our very beautiful and benevolent speaker, Toastmaster Meenakshi, is here with us, who will be speaking and has been giving us advices and inspirational speeches. That I'll hand it over to our evaluator, Toastmaster Bob, if I'm not wrong. Toastmaster Bob.
Yes, so sorry, I don't have any details, so I'll ask Meenakshi to just kind of give the details of her speech as well.
Yeah, it's going to be general speech evaluation, Toastmaster.
Yeah, I don't know the title, so Meenakshi, so can you just highlight us on what you are going to be speaking about and what do you want me to evaluate it on?
Yeah, the title is called New Beginnings, and you can evaluate me on storytelling.
Perfect. So title is going to be New Beginnings, and I will be evaluating Toastmaster Meenakshi on her storytelling skills.
Over to you,
Back to
Toastmaster.
you, Timothy.
Toastmaster Meenakshi. New beginnings, Toastmaster Meenakshi.
Have you ever wondered, what does a new beginning mean? Is it being someone new? Is it buying something new? What is the meaning of new? The moment we ask this question, we definitely want to realize that being new is not something that we are going to erase our past. Being new is slowly we add something new to our personality, our character, that is going to shape our future. Have you ever tried to join the gym on the very first January? Started with enthusiasm, you be in the gym for an hour. 2nd January, you be there in the gym. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 15th, you're exhausted. You think that I no longer have time. I have work commitments. I have job. and it's too cold, or it's something that maybe doesn't resonate with me. Why does that happen? Because we are trying to achieve everything in just one single day, one single month, in 15 days. Do we realize that we don't have a personality? We have patterns. And doesn't matter how much you try to change your pattern, how much you try to change your personality, if you're not changing your patterns, if you're not observing your patterns, it's always going to be the same. I was in Goa, November 2025. It was a moon festival. Everyone was happy because it was a retreat program. Everyone came with an agenda that I'm going to leave all my stress here and start with a new beginning when I go back. The very first day was all about music, dancing, enjoying Sattvic food. Everyone was so happy. But I thought it's regular lifestyle for me. I do yoga. I am not into jobs, so I'm not stressed out. Let's try something more adventurous, because that's something which scares me. So there was a water sport right outside the beach, and it was some sort of, what do you call it? Sky rafting. I can't remember what it is called. So they actually give you a parachute, tie you up with it, and it just flies. So there is a platform on the boat where you are supposed to stand, and as the boat moves forward, slowly the ground leaves your feet. That was the fear that I had. Not being able to feel the ground underneath my feet. What will I hold on to? And that's exactly the point where I realize, why am I scared in life? It's not the fear of height that I have. It is the fear of letting go of that safe space, the security, that feeling that, yes, I am protected. But why does it come from ground? It can come from anywhere. Feel safe in air, feel safe in water. And that's when I realized that you don't need safety and security into something that you have been searching for. Wear your safety each and every moment deep into your soul. So here are my 3 key takeaways from this very episode. That the new beginning is the moment you realize that your fears are not something that you have been holding on to. Your fears is something that you need to let go of. And when you let go of your fears, you become the new person. You become that new part of your own self that knows how and when to release that fear. Number 2, you cannot change anything and everything in one single day, one single hour, or maybe a year. All you have to do is just make that micro millimeter dent every single day. The flight that I took while doing that paragliding, it did not come in single day. I realized that I've been practicing it. All you do in yoga, you leave the ground for a couple of seconds, microseconds. And that made me realize I've been preparing it for very long. Why it was easier for me that day to let go of that ground insecurity? Because that micromillimeter dent, when you lift your one foot in air while you perform yoga, it prepares you to leave that ground. So you don't have to be perfect on day one. All you have to do is just make that micromillimeter shift in your habit each day, and that's it. That's all you need. Number 3, and most important, is the consistency matters more than your effort. If you're being consistent in your effort, Even if you do a little small thing today, over the extended period of time, it will give you much more result than you putting all the intensity in one single day. So choose in consistency over intensity. And when you will follow all these three things, you will know that new beginning doesn't mean that you have to become someone new. New beginning just means you need to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. So are you ready to remember who you truly are and start your new beginnings? Thank you.
Wonderfully said, Toastmaster Meenakshi. All the three rules, I kind of was hooked to it. And with that, I would like to now conclude my part of the speech, which is, sorry, my Toastmaster TMOD speech, which is as we step into the new year, we are often, hi everyone, can you hear me? I mean, people are looking so puzzled.
No, no, we are able to hear you.
Yeah, thank you,
You used
Toastmaster.
to that puzzled Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
I
clear, very clear.
so I have to question every time.
Oh no, you are
So,
like silky smooth today.
thank you. So, as we step into the new year, um, we have to create fresh resolutions, but before adding more to the list, it's always worth taking a pause and completing the resolutions from the previous years first. Because then, when you don't complete the resolutions from the previous year, it just carries forward, and it just doesn't take much attention, and every year, every first 2 weeks or the 3 weeks of the year, we are and we still getting reminded of the previous resolution. So why not just quit resolutions or do something new and create goals and follow them first. So not a need to create resolutions, but create goals. Create goals, complete them, and achieve them. And as totally Toastmaster Meenakshi today said, I don't create resolutions. That is so true, and I just integrated it today in my TMOD session. So create goals, not resolutions. Achieve them first, and wish you a happy new year. Thank you. And I'll take it forward to the Toastmaster table topic master of the day. Toastmaster Bob. Toastmaster Meenakshi.
Hello, everyone. I hope we are ready for the table topics. I'll quickly let you know what are we going to do today. Since we have a smaller group, it's going to be much more interesting and fun to do this together. So let me know if you guys have ever heard about VAK usage in speech. VAK, anyone? No?
And
Nope.
Toastmaster Meenakshi, we are 9 of us now. So we are a larger group.
I think 9 is also a small group. All right. VAK, anyone? No? All right. Let me just quickly summarize what does VAK means in your speech. V stands for visual. So there are times where people show you an audio clip, a video clip, or make the speech interesting. But what if you don't have these tools? You help the audience visualize what you're going to say. For example, instead of saying that I was really nervous that time, I would rather say that standing there on that stage, my hands were trembling. My feet were trembling on the ground. My heart was pounding. And every step that I took towards the center of the stage, I felt like this is the moment. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. And my eyes sparkled and I shine there on the center stage. How many of you can visualize the light, that nervousness the person feels when you're on center stage? Yeah. How about I just say, I was nervous while I was standing on the stage. So let the people feel what exactly you felt when you were in that moment. Because people might not remember what words you say, but they will definitely remember the feeling that you get from your speech. Number 2 is auditory. How does the thing sound when you are there in the moment? For example, instead of saying that, you know what, when I went to the forest, the weather was rainy and it was really very cold and I was freezing. Instead, I can say, the wind, the breeze was so fast that the leaves on the plant, they were trembling, they were shivering, they were quivering. And I could feel the breeze on my skin. Every hair on my face was giving me goosebumps. And in that moment, I just looked at my hands. I could hear some noise, somebody walking on the leaves crackling. And when I turned back, it was my friend who arranged some wood so that we can keep ourselves warm and get rid of that cold weather. So use different auditory sounds to let people know how does that sound. And number 3 is kinesthetics, which is that how does it feel? How does it feel on your skin? How does that touch? Anything that people can relate to, the feeling, the internal feelings. So that pretty much I covered in the previous as well. How do you feel when you are nervous? Your guts tightens, your shoulder tightens, your throat tightens, or your heart is pounding in that moment, or you're feeling that goosebumpy feeling on your skin. So use these 3 sensations, these 3 tools to make sure that you're able to transfer the feeling to your audience. All right. For this, I will need 3 volunteers. I think Sanskar is the timer. All right. So Sanskar will be our timer. Any volunteers who would like to go first?
Toastmaster Anshuman.
Okay, let's begin with Toastmaster Anshuman. Would you like to turn on your camera so that we can see your expression as well and you can make it easier for yourself? Toastmaster Anshuman, are you with us?
I don't think he's with us right now. Let's move on to the next table topic speaker, Toastmaster Nakshi.
Okay, who else? Let's pick up the people who have their camera on. Arvind, are you okay to go first?
Yes, I am okay to go first.
All right, beautiful. So the idea here is to really exaggerate what you're talking about. Like instead of saying, I was shivering, exaggerate your expression that I was shivering. I was shivering in that cold night, because there's something which is called a stage discount. Whenever you're actually performing, when you're delivering your speech, if you're just practicing very nominal, very minimal emotions, when you go deliver it on actual stage, it will automatically tone down a bit. Okay, so just a little bit of exaggeration and use any of these 3. What I would recommend to use at least one, but more the merrier. You're more than welcome to use all these 3 tools. So the first question of year 2026 of table topic is to Arvind Kashyap, which is, how would you describe the feeling of eating your favorite snack when you're extremely hungry?
Many days after that, I get my favorite snacks. A lot of time I was thought that I got any time and eat that type of snacks, but I was not able to get that time. All the time in the past, I was wants to retrospect also that I get the time, but life was just going to move, and I did not find at any point of time to get my favorite snacks. I was so bad regarding my personal feeling and personal hungry or personal things that my heart want. So now it is the thing that I'm going to make. A lot of time after that, it has come. I am eating my favorite snacks. And after eating that, it is just feeling that I am just moving like slow breeze wind. Cold wind is feeling in my heart. Oh, so much satisfaction that I get here. Thank you. Over to Meenakshi Gautam, Toastmaster.
All right, beautifully attempted. Uh, All right, so the idea is to exaggerate your feelings, your emotions. How do you exactly feel? Any volunteers who would like to go next? Hello, Shaunak.
I can.
Hello, Meenakshi. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Yay, Happy New Year. Where are you right now? Are you
I'm in my
out?
hometown. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see what's the time. I was making breakfast. Suddenly, I saw Sanskar message and I had to rush back. I don't want to miss the meeting, first meeting of the new year.
Oh, you're in luck. We are so forgiving today that we
Thank
forgive
you so
you
much.
if you deliver an amazing table topic speech and give us a party later. We have a
I
real.
for sure try.
All right. So since you joined a little late, Shanak, I'll quickly tell you what are we going in table topics, or anybody who has joined recently or they had network glitch. We are practicing our table topics with respect to VAK, which is V for visualization, A for auditory, and K for kinesthetics, which is like feelings and emotions. So what we need to do is when I give you a topic, use these three tools to help audience either visualize, hear sounds by your words, or get that sensation and feeling how you felt exactly in that moment. For example, if I'll give you a very small example just to begin with. For example, if I have to describe a feeling while I was on stage, rather than saying I was nervous standing on the stage and was really feeling uh, anticipating what could be the result, I would rather say that standing on that stage, it made my heart pounding. My feet were shaking and my brain was racing with thoughts. How's gonna result look like? With that anticipation, I walked towards the center stage and I remembered whatever is the result, I need to embrace this moment because this was my dream. And then my eyes shine brighter. In that moment, I felt completely alive. That feeling of nervousness was gone. So, something like that.
Got it.
All right. So, your question for table topic is describe a feeling where you faced a really scary feeling, but you still overcome it.
Imagine the times when you're going to prepare for your exams. Though you have given your best shot, still that fear is, is residing in your heart, in your mind. How I'm going to deliver, what all I have read. Will I be able to remember that during the final course when I have to deliver that? And that's thing has happened with me number of times. Every time I appeared for the paper, no matter how well prepared I am or underprepared, that feeling of fear always stays. The anxiety that kicks every time you see the paper is going to start. The moment you get the question paper, you start scrolling it down, point by point, point by point. You feel a little bit relaxed when there is a question you have revised number of times, but there could be a scenario where there could be multiple questions which are out of the syllabus. When I say out of the syllabus, either you have not prepared them well, or there is a doubt, that what could be the right answer. And that same thing has happened with me number of times. There was a time when I was not well prepared for my physics paper. My heart was impounding. There was anxiety. I'm surely gonna fail. I'm surely gonna fail. And paper was also very hard, where majority of the questions were out of my syllabus because I was not well prepared. And that thought was kicking me deep inside again and again. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I'm not prepared well. Thankfully, I overcome that fear because that was the last destination that sure, I was sure that I'm gonna fail. But then I said to myself, let's give it a best shot. Let's try to recall what I have read in all that in my entire duration. And thankfully, I was able to get passing marks. Thank you.
Beautiful. I could actually feel that fear myself. I went back to school, not school specifically, but yes, college. I used to be really very nervous during my exams. So thank you very much, Shanak. So next we have, do we have Shitish Pal here? Would you like to attempt?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Meenakshi, don't ask. Don't just randomly pick a person and assign the table topic to them.
All
We all
right.
have to. We all have to collaborate. Be though you will be the first speaker or the last speaker, but you will be the one of the speakers. So don't ask who would like. You decide who you want to get.
All right, Shitish, you have no choice but to speak.
Okay.
So talk about the place that instantly calms you. Talk about the place that instantly calms you.
Uh, Place that instantly calms me is my room. This room actually, because here I meditate and I write my jokes. Well, I write my jokes. I deliver. I try to deliver it. I test out my jokes. I I think I really don't know what to speak more about my room.
Yeah, go on. Describe your room. What exactly you see that calms you? What you hear that calms you? What's the feeling that you get?
Mm, I think I'm just
Okay, you got this. Describe the colors in your room. What colors do you have?
there's nothing, no such color, just white.
Okay. And how does white make you feel?
White makes me feel calm and peaceful.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think that my mind is really working right now.
All right, that's perfectly fine. Very well attempted. Thank you very much. I think I feel the same for my room. So totally relatable. I also feel that this room gives me that calming vibes. So thank you very much, Shitish. Next we have Nalnish Singh. Is that the correct pronunciation of your name?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very well correct. There are
Thank-
multiple members. They like pronounce it wrong, but you pronounce it very correct.
Thank you. I'm glad I could do that. So the question for you is, talk about the time when silence felt louder. Talk about the time when silence felt louder to you.
Okay, so there was time when I was discussing with my mother, and so basically she has a lot more trauma in her past. And when I was studying, and after that I got my job, so like those days I could remember, like those days for my mother, those was really hard. She was counting, like if I say so, she was counting second by second, day by day, month by month, like when my son is going to get the next ladder for future. So there are multiple things she had in her mind, and there are multiple ways she had in her mind, but she never responded, or she never proposed those things to me, uh, because of the like financial things, or I can say like the the things were going on. So there was one time I just grabbed my job, and I was talking with my mother. So like I was telling her that this is the thing that I got, and after that I will be moving next. I will be getting this amount or something like that. So those words, they were really like, my mother were really happy. She was not able to speak, and she was really silent, and she was really happy, like yes, there is something is coming in my future, there's something is going to happen in my future. So there are multiple things. Then I asked her that what you want, what I can do for you. So like she was just the tears were coming from her eyes, but she was not able to speak. So the moment, it was like, I can, at the moment I was able to read the things in her eyes, that how she calculated, like that when you are in bad situation, or you just want to overcome from that situation, at that time, the what whosoever met to you, they say that this is the thing, like this will be, you get it out after 1 month or 2 months, but yeah, you have to face it. So it, like, to the person who faces, for him or for her, it becomes like a second becomes a day, a minute becomes a month. So this is really tough. So at the moment, I read multiple things in her